Japan has new bouncy houses. Bouncy houses?
Not houses, rovers.
Oh, no wonder why I couldn't say it. Like Rover the dog. They have new. Japan has new dogs?
No. Asteroid exploration vehicles.
Oh, okay. If you say so. Well, Rovers, you can't save cats or dogs in North Carolina and not get arrested.
Hey, whatever happened to common sense?
I don't know. But our general positivity message talks all about acceptance.
And Scrabble has 300 new words.
Yeah, but they're all for millennials, bestie. Ew. They must have gone balls to the wall. Welcome to What Happened in the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
Yep, and we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And one of the things that we noticed is my background is just sucky.
Well, see, but now we can tell people that I'm in bed with you.
They can't see that I'm in bed, but I'm in a bedroom. I'm in a bedroom in Phoenix, Arizona, which Scott likes to pronounce some weird way. How do you like to pronounce it?
Hey, Honix.
Yeah, I don't think that's even close, but okay.
But anywho's, how's the weather there?
It's beautiful. It's 104 today.
Yeah,
so,
but less humid, right?
Yeah, no. I have no idea then if it's more or less humid than Las Vegas. But the place I'm staying at is very, very cool. It's right by where the Cardinals play football. I can't even think of the name of the stadium.
I have no idea either.
Oh, okay.
Must be Cardinals football?
Yeah, football.
Cardinals baseball is St. Louis.
No, it's football.
So football. American football for our European friends.
Yes, American football. But yeah, so we're trying something new. Scott's doing the editing and the recording and the show subjects. And I really can't see a whole lot of anything. I don't really have that good of a connection, so we'll see if I cut in or out. Hopefully, because it goes up to the web and not to our computers, it'll be good. Then it'll download to Scott's computer, and we'll be able to go from there. But yeah, very, very interesting. And talk more about what I'm doing in Phoenix later. But
well, how about if we go to Japan?
I'd love to go to Japan.
We're not actually going to go to Japan.
Oh, man, I want to go to Japan.
We're going to go to an asteroid.
You're going to go to whose? What?
An asteroid. Not that kind of asteroid. You know, those things that float around in space? Japan Space Agency, I'm not sure how they pronounce it. It's JAXA. They put 2 bouncing rovers on the surface of asteroid Ryugu. I'm sorry. We're having mosquitoes in my office, in my house, everywhere.
I thought you were just applauding because.
No, I mean I'm smacking because they keep biting me. That's the 5th one I've killed in the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately, the chair that I'm using as a stand here wobbles, and I can't.
I see that you wiggle a little bit, but that's okay because we're talking about bouncing
rovers. Yeah.
And it's really kind of cool because they're moving around and they bounce, they move, they go boing, boing, boing. And I'm looking at pictures of these things.
How does that work again?
Boing, boing, boing.
Right.
But they've got color photos of this asteroid and stuff like that. It's really impressive. I don't know how to share, so I'm sorry, you guys. I'll have to look it up yourselves.
Did they find Bruce Willis on the asteroid?
Wait, it wasn't Bruce Willis.
Yes, it was.
Did he stay on the asteroid? That's right, he did.
Yeah.
I was thinking Tommy Lee Jones and the other guy, but that's a different movie. That's Armageddon, right?
Well, Armageddon is the movie I'm talking about.
All right. What's the other one?
What Tommy Lee Jones went onto an asteroid?
Tommy Lee Jones goes one because he's got stage 4 cancer. So he's the one who takes his, goes to the moon and dies on the moon.
Oh, I don't know that movie. You'll have to look it up because unfortunately I don't have internet connection.
All right, talk for a few moments while I look it up real quick, since you always do that.
Well, I would talk, but unfortunately, I got my glasses are all dirty. I'm not doing well. I won't be changing shirts. Between shows, I didn't bring with enough clothes for Payonix, and my clothes are still
Space Cowboys.
Cowboys. Space Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, that's not the way I was talking about. I was talking about Astro.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay. But anywho, it's really cool because color pictures from space is really cool. They used to, up until recently, everything you saw that was in color was either colorized from a black and white photo or it was an artist rendering. This is from, let's see what it says. A pair of octagonal 2.5-pound rovers. The acronym means Micro Nano Experimental Robot Vehicle for Asteroid, Minerva. Cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They are cool pictures, but I unfortunately can't click through. And one of the things we talked about not knowing and not doing. Maybe I could use my phone I'm using it as a timer now, but maybe I could use it as a browser.
Oh, there's a thought.
But
for those of you who are like us that really enjoy technology and the space exploration and stuff like that, this is pretty cool. Japan's got their rovers out there on an asteroid, going to do some research.
Well, I am surprised at the amount of stuff that's going on out there right now in space.
Considering we went through, 2 decades with nothing?
Right. And again, but like I was saying, I am surprised with all the stuff that's going on in space that nobody is reporting it. I mean, during the space race, that dominated the news.
It certainly did.
I don't see any of this on the mainstream news that this stuff is happening.
I remember during launches, school would stop. Everybody would go to the auditorium and they have, 10 TVs in the auditorium so we could all watch it.
Right. Well, even when the space lab flew over and stuff like that, we'd go out and look at it. Now this stuff is happening and the news is not covering it. All they're covering is some judge being accused by some girl. I know it's political, but
yes, I'm getting so tired of this stuff.
That's what's on the news now.
It is. It really is. We try to avoid politics, and actually, it sneaks into everyday life, and so it's.
Well, it's just interesting that that's what's on the news, that's what you see everywhere, and that's why you have to come here to find out that we actually are doing things in outer space and creating bouncing Land Rovers.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Which is very cool.
Yeah, and you know what? These shows might even be shorter because of the fact that I'm here and traveling. What do you think about that? Which should be good for your editing.
It's what, yeah. What our viewers and listeners think about it being shorter is the key.
Well, as long as it's concise and to the point, that would be good.
Exactly. All right. Well, let's see.
So I'm going to segue it.
You're going to segue?
Yeah. You know how this segue is going to work? You know what other cool pictures come from outer space?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What?
Hurricane pictures.
Hurricane pictures, right. And Hurricane Florence went through and
made a mess.
Some big damage over there.
And it's still having damage. Right now, the rivers are peaking still. That's scary.
See, and you know what? And that's what sucks. That could have been our phrase origin story, because here's the phrase that goes along with this story. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
So why don't you read the title of this one for us, Scott?
All right. The title, North Carolina Good Samaritan who saved 27 cats and dogs during Hurricane Florence, arrested for, are you ready for this, folks? Lack of a permit.
Okay. So what was the permit that he didn't have? For the rescuing? Or for having that many animals?
Well, not having. It was mostly about having the animals there.
So she created a temporary animal shelter to keep 27 pets out of the storm, which killed over a dozen people and unknown animals. She gets arrested.
Yep.
Because she didn't have a permit.
It's actually a little bit more complicated than that. The reason that they arrested her, they were going to fine her and give her tickets for that. It's because the veterinarians couldn't get to her and they had a bunch of sick animals, that she administered the medicine herself without using a vet.
Oh, so she was practicing without a veterinary license.
Correct. Even though if she didn't do that, those animals would have died because there's no way a vet could have gotten there.
So a licensed vet couldn't get there because the roads were impassable. She did what she needed to do because she couldn't reach the vet. She was in contact with the vet. Wow.
Correct. But they released her on a $10,000 bond.
Yeah, but that still means that she's still got arrested, and she's still gonna have to go to court, and she's still gonna have all these legal fees and everything.
So it's it's one of the things that has been bothering me a lot.
Is that what we need to really be worrying about right now? Is this lady that did a one-time thing during the it's the old slippery slope. If you let somebody do this during an emergency, then people will think they can do whatever they are. And then just like the movie, what's the movie where they go around killing everybody in one night? Where there's no rules for the one night?
Oh, The Purge or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Purge. Sorry, I'm drinking a lot of water. I was out in the heat all day. Kind of dried me out. Yeah, The Purge. It's going to lead to The Purge. We're going to have people killing each other in the streets if we let this go.
And the thing that's really asinine is they charged her with 12 counts of practicing medicine without a veterinary license. 12, right. because she took care of 12 animals out of the 37.
Yeah.
It's like...
And it was an emergency situation where nobody could get there. So what would have happened if some person was dying and she had to give him the medicine, but she's not a doctor, so she gave him the medicine?
Well, it's anybody. Absolutely anybody. Think about it. If you give your medicine that was prescribed to you, let's say you're a diabetic, you have a friend who is going in a diabetic coma, and you give them a shot from your kit because they don't have theirs because they're stranded, you could get arrested.
Well, you give it to them, and you still probably get arrested.
If they're going in a diabetic coma, they're not giving themselves a shot. They're out.
Oh yeah. If he's in a coma, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody can get to him.
We're going through a time in history where common sense has gone away. People are.
Somebody was talking about that during I think it was during the iHeart Music Festival, which was in Las Vegas this last weekend. Someone was talking about political correctness has gone too far. It was one of the stars or something. Or were they talking about that, or was it on a radio station where they were? I don't remember what it was, but there was a situation where, and that happens. I mean, the pendulum does swing, and when the pendulum swings, it never rests like right in the middle. It's either too far this way or too far that way, and then it comes back, and that's just the normal flow of things. But yeah, it is. I don't know.
Yeah,
all the people with no food, no electricity, no homes, and this is what we're worried about. This is what we're focusing on. This is what we're spending.
Here's somebody that risked herself and did stuff with no charge to save other people's animals, and she's in trouble.
Yep.
Now, granted, there's supporters that are asking the public to sign a petition to urging authorities to drop charges and stuff. And there's even a second petition on change.org that's asking the North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper to intervene in the case. But still, it had to go through that. That's stupid. It should never have come to this point.
Yeah, we do get carried away in this country. So,
but anywho, we
need a positivity message at this point.
I think that is correct. So I always thought Nikita was a cool name, but I've never heard of Nikita Gill before. So this is kind of cool.
But she's like huge in social media. She actually writes poems and does a lot of talk to the millennials about body image and accepting yourself, who you are, and stuff like that. So cool. she's got 3 books published, and she's huge on social media. I mean, huge. Wow. Yeah. In 2015, she started uploading her poems on Instagram, and people just start digging it.
Excellent. Well,
So I can't get to the genuine positivity message. So if you would be so kind as to read it for us.
hey, that's how it even starts. Be kind to everything inside you others have been deeply unkind to.
Yeah. See, and that's kind of the stuff that she talks about. She talks about, the fire within, the beauty within, love yourself. So, that's what she talks about. And there's a lot of people that are having challenges with that right now. If you're having challenges with your self-image or, loving yourself or that, love yourself, talk to somebody. Go find somebody and talk to them. That's really, really, really important.
Yep. Or just listen to all our shows and you'll feel better already.
Yeah. Which works too.
Okay. Now, since we're talking about
millennials and new words.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to say for the segue?
I was.
Wow.
You and I must be on the same brain wave.
Yeah, we're on the same channel. Literally and figuratively.
How's it going?
Literally and figuratively. Cool. Now, so it's time to add some more words to the Scrabble dictionary.
300 words.
Is it?
300.
Are they behind on? I thought Webster's dictionary, when it added to Webster's, it added to Scrabble. But I guess the Scrabble dictionary is different, right?
It says that it is different, yes.
So you go out and buy a Scrabble dictionary, and these are accepted words.
Here it says Merriam-Webster published a list highlighting some of the new words, including portmanteaus. What the heck is a portmanteaus?
What?
Portmanteaus is a word. One word, portmanteaus.
I don't know. You have to look it up. I can't get my computer.
Yeah.
So
and other modifications. Here's what it is. Apparently, they're taking words that already existed and smushing them together, and now they're making them new words, and they're being considered common usage.
Okay.
And guess what the shortest new word is?
Okay.
No, it's not. Okay just got re-added. It was in there, but this is.
Well, wasn't okay just OKAY, and now it's just okay?
Well, yeah, they said that you couldn't use it as okay before because both letters.
It used to be O.K.
Yes, correct.
But now you can actually use it.
Correct.
Right, I remember that. But what's the shortest word?
Ew, E-W.
Oh, ew, yeah.
Ew.
But that's the newest one they've added. Isn't
yes.
I a word? Not E-I-E, just I?
That's a good question. Just the letter I, that is a word, technically. Huh.
And then my favorite one that they've added, though, is I'm going to use is frowny. F-R-O-W.
Yes, because it sounds like us, old-timey word.
Old-timey, and it uses the Y letter.
Yes.
And everybody knows in Scrabble when you can use the Y letter, that's important.
Well, the one thing that I found interesting is twerk is acceptable.
Right.
Other forms of the word such as twerks, twerked, and twerking, but twerkings and twerkery are not accepted.
I don't even know what twerkery is. So that's kind of weird.
Well, personally, I think it's when you're twerking and you're carrying a turkey at the same time.
That's Twerky Day.
Yes, remember? We had a show about that.
We had Twerky Day.
All right. I think that's enough.
Okay, if you say so. Bestie. You're my bestie. Bestie's
okay. Hey, dude, that's what you should do since you have no background anyway. You should be twerking on screen for everybody.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. But okay.
What? You think I'm going to make you put your balls at the wall?
Well, okay, so if I was twerking and pushing my balls to the wall, I don't think that would be a very good picture. I think people would want to see it.
Well, it all depends on what kind of show we're going to have.
Yeah. Our show just changed, everybody.
Well, yeah. We might actually start getting bigger viewers from a whole different category of people.
So balls to the wall is our phrase origin story?
It seems that is what it is.
But what does it mean?
We just said the same thing. What is it? What are you supposed to do when you say that? Jinx!
What? Yeah, Jinx, you owe me a Coke. All right, but I don't drink Coke. So, okay, go ahead.
It means pushed to the limit.
Pushed to the limit. So the reason that it was balls to the wall is an old aviation term. And when they had the throttles with the fuel mixtures, you would push the levers had balls on top of them.
Yes.
And you would push them all the way to the front of the cockpit, to the front wall of the cockpit. The front wall of the cockpit.
See, now you're using those naughty words again.
And that's where you went as fast as you could.
Yes.
So
made the plane go faster. Zoom, zoom.
So the plane goes faster. So there is that, which I think is interesting. Balls to the walls aviation term.
It is.
Move them balls to the wall. We're going to fly as fast as we can, taking it to the limit. But with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world. I don't know if Scott's even doing this in the edit. You have to point to one direction. I don't know which direction. I know.
Yeah, I think
I do. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet because you didn't tell me during the edit whether we did it the right way or not because you just uploaded it last minute.
Yes.
So that's crazy. But subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go to Fun Guy the Entertainer Cooks For You. Keep adding on that show. We'll keep trying to do this show and see what we can do. And with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuine, positive, live and love life, and have a good one.